G'day guys, SkylerStardrift here. I'm just a dragon that plays video games. Welcome back to Crash Bandicoot. In the last episode, we took on Native Fortress and Road to Nowhere and managed to get the gems. And in this episode, there's just one more level that stands between us and the rest of this game. Fumbling in the dark. Let's start drifting. Could be worse, I suppose. Like, could be fondling in the dark. Which, yeah, that would be worse. I'm sure that's what Crash has planned for Torna when he rescues Torna, eventually. I'm certain that's exactly what he's going to do, which is a very strange thought to be starting off the episode in, to be honest. So that's fun. On that note, let's continue. I have recorded this episode quite a few times now. It's just, this level, man, is just ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. I do apologize beforehand if I do suddenly go silent, because I've decided that I need to thoroughly concentrate, and even then I don't have a very high success rate with this level. Hence why I went to Castle Machinery and grabbed all those extra lives, because I'm going to need every single one of them. Okay, well, we got to the first checkpoint. That's a good thing. Just have to be really, really, really careful. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself, but likewise, that's the problem with this level. You don't want to get too far ahead of yourself, but likewise, you don't want to waste Aku Aku's time, because he's only there for a short amount of time, so, or, well, he's there all the time, but he's only providing a source of light for a very limited duration, and if you die, then you lose it. Also, that spider has been proven to be a bit weird. For some reason, he doesn't seem to come back very often. Anyway, I did what I said I would do in a failed recording of this, and decided to do some... Hey, there's an Aku Aku box there. Cool. Decided to do some, playthroughs of this level. Right, that right there was the last Aku Aku box in this level, I believe. So, now we gotta move. And now we gotta fail! God damn it, we were so close there too. That was the last Aku Aku box there. That was it. That was the last one we were gonna get. We were so close that time. Oh well, we got there once, we can do it again. I'm determined to get this level out of the way. This is the last hurdle. This is the game's last effort to say, well, not to burp, but to say you can't complete me. I am unbeatable in a Let's Play. This is the game's last chance. I know once we do this, it's gonna be pretty smooth sailing from there. So it's just a matter of doing this one level. And I know we can do it. I've failed a lot today trying to record this, but I'm not gonna fail again. We're gonna get it this time. Tell you, today was proof that you certainly do need to practice a game sometimes when you do a Let's Play of it. And I know that now. You know, this game would be great if they fixed the whole checkpoint issue or the whole gem issue where you can't lose a life. Because if you lose a life, then you don't get the gem. And I'm glad that they fixed that in Crash Bandicoot 2 and Crash Bandicoot 3. Must have gotten quite a few of the complaints, me reckons. From people saying this game is too flippin' hard to 100%. And Naughty Dog must have been like, oh yeah, you're right, because we didn't playtest this very well. Ugh. I'm sure they did. It's just, I apparently suck at platform games. I've only been playing them my entire life, and they're only my favorite genre. But I still suck. Get out of the way, rats. Eh. Freaking ta-da. The thing you gotta watch out for too in this level is that because of the extra enemies lying around, you have a new problem. Spinning enemies into Aku Aku boxes, which spawns the Aku Aku earlier than you need it. Which creates a huge issue. No, I took that jump and I knew straight away I wasn't going to make it, so I pulled back. But the problem with Crash Bandicoot is, when you make a jump in Crash Bandicoot, you are committed to that jump. If you pull back, there is no pullback. You can't just change your mind mid-jump. Crash continues on his merry little way for a little bit too long. So every time you make a jump, you've got to be sure you're making that jump. Otherwise, you are screwed 3 ways from Sunday. Whoops. Right, it's this one. I wonder if it's possible to beat the entire level just jumping around on the edges like that. Well, except for these areas, you know, where you can't actually do that, but in these corridor-like areas, I wonder if it's actually possible to do that for the entirety of the level. Mind you, I guess you wouldn't really be skipping a whole lot, would you? I mean, the level would be... Actually, I think the level would be a bit harder if you tried to do it. Steady on, steady on. See, that's what you don't want to hear. Because now I've got to hurry. Because I don't know where the next one is. And it's up here. See, I told you that spider was weird. Okay, get out of the way, buddy. Oh my god, stop doing that. Okay, let's... Go forth, young Bandicoot, go forth. Right, that's the last Aku Aku box. Bop, bop, bop. There's the ender portal! We did it! Haha! Alright! Now we're cooking! Whew! Finally. Only took me 4 recordings and I don't know how much practice. "100% complete!" I know some people are probably thinking, why do you keep saving to different save files? And the thing is, with this game, I've had some issues recording it, so I'm not sure if, you know, things have gone good or things have gone bad, and I don't really know until I edit it. And the game doesn't have the best save system in the world, so I save to different save files every now and then to try and mix things up to make sure that I can go back a bit if I need to. Anyway. Wow. Getting 100% completion actually opened the entire map. That's funny. We're gonna be taking on the Great Hall first, I think. And the Great Hall is now completed. Shortest level in the game, am I right? Not really. Now I'm actually going to go back to the Great Hall and finish it completely. Now I know I'm probably going to get some comments about this saying, why are you doing this first? You should beat Cortex first. Well, you'll see why. And I'll explain it later. Ah. Come on, I know this isn't difficult, Crash. You want Tauna or not, buddy? When I first played this level, good lord, I was like, oh, look, there's no things, I'll take that. There's the portal's right there, I'll just take it. And that was because I didn't actually have any of the gems at that time. Why does Cortex have a giant poster of Tauna anyway? That's a little disturbing. I'm not sure if that was exactly 26 gems or not, because I wasn't counting. Okay. And there's Tauna. Get the F out of there, guys! Come fly with me, come fly, let's just strangle that vulture. Please, Crash, for everything sacred and good, just... Did that vulture have a butt? Papu sold the ruins of Castle Cortex to a resort developer. He then used the proceeds to open a big and tall shop on the island. After intense therapy and 8 years of higher education, Dr. Roo went on to write the well-received book, Through the Eye of the Vortex, a study of rapid evolution and its consequences. Koala Kong moved to Hollywood and landed a motion picture deal of universal proportions. Currently, he is working with a speech therapist to improve his diction. And possibly his dick. I don't know. Pinstripe moved to Chicago, where he now owns and operates a citywide sanitation company. He is saving money for his upcoming gubernatorial campaign, whatever that is. After the disappearance of his mentor, Dr. Nitrous Brio rediscovered his first love, tending bar. What is tending bar? The world has heard nothing more of Cortex since Crash foiled his plans, but evil geniuses are harder to squash than cockroaches. Crash Bandicoot. Oh, I can pause that. I was actually trying to skip it. That's okay. So, a lot of people might argue why I did this first. Because, to be honest, I don't quite see it as the full ending. I actually see beating Cortex as the proper ending. Yes, okay, we've got the credits rolling and we've got, you know, the cast doing this sort of stuff and telling us what they did after the game. But we didn't beat Cortex. That's what I don't get. We did not beat Cortex, period. Cortex did not... We haven't foiled his plans yet. We haven't beaten him. That's why I decided to do this first. Then we can foil Cortex. And you'll see why, because the ending you get when you beat Cortex puts this ending into complete controversy, if you ask me. Also, I'm sure Crash is enjoying that a little bit too much. His hand's gonna sort of slip towards Tauna's butt there. A little bit closer. And that's that. That's all she wrote. Not quite. We still got a bit of time. So, I think... I was gonna say, where's my 100% save file? There it is. I think... we should make this the finale. Alright, Dr. Neo Cortex. You're on, buddy! Prove it.
Done, Crash Bandicoot.
Okay, we'll just dodge those, buddy. And we'll spin that at you and walk right off the edge.
Done, Crash Bandicoot.
So long, Crash Bandicoot. I think that's what he's saying there. Oh, bugger, I missed. Take that. Watch out for the blue ones. I also liked how his entire castle was on the brink of destruction there. Like somehow or another we managed to set it on fire. Whoa!
Done, Crash Bandicoot.
Let's see if we can beat him without getting a game over. This will be interesting. Not at the rate I'm playing, though. Can see the other islands in the background again. This is basically all this fight is contrasted of. Dodge his bullets, wait for the green one, spin the green one, do damage. That's one. That's a big ball of green blob. Whoa! He's got some rapid fire on that now. Whoa! I know you're a mad scientific genius, Cortex, but slow it down a little. Why do I keep getting hit on the first wave? Whoops. Alright, well, this is it. If I get a game over, that's just going to be really pitiful and embarrassing. You know, by now, I would be telling Cortex that his aim sucks, but considering how many hits I am taking... Take that. Oh, he started doing that again. Oh, God, I touched it with my pinky. I like how we're getting Aku Aku spawning, but doesn't matter. Let's try it again, Cortex. I'm not through with you yet, buddy boy. Round 2. Kaboof! Yeah, take it like a man, Cortex. Wait, no, none of that. Yeah, take that. What's your laser set on? Stun gun? Yeah, take that. Dummy. Oh, now he's gonna get it. Take it like a man, Cortex. That was worth it. That was worth it. Boing. See what I mean? This ending seems like it would be the true ending, because we rescued Torna. Cortex's lab is on fire. I mean, he's not coming back from that anytime soon. Especially if he's dead at the bottom of the ocean somewhere. And we get a blimp ride. It seems like this is more the true ending than the actual true ending that you get when you complete the game and get all the gems and get the secret exit, you know? That's why it feels like this is the true ending. Anyway, let's talk about the project. The game's been a lot of fun, but what's not been a lot of fun is all the issues that I've been having throughout the majority of this project. And fortunately, those seem to have died down as the project went on. They were still there, but they died down quite drastically after a certain point. The good news is I've gotten a message from support saying, hey, we've got a fix for your issue, and we've got a beta test for you to try out. And I was like, cool, but I'm gonna finish Crash Bandicoot, then I'll give it a try. So, anyway, like I said, the game's been a lot of fun, albeit very, 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 very frustrating. It's just the recording aspect that caused me a lot of issues. But I hope you guys have thoroughly enjoyed this project and this Let's Play. I don't know what's next at this point, but I'm sure that I'll think of something soon. And with that, I think we're all wrapped up. I was gonna say, is the game gonna load? With that, guys, I think we're all wrapped up. Thanks for watching Let's Play Crash Bandicoot. We'll see you guys on the Flopside. Catch you then.